Hello, my name is Arsalan and I am an aspiring architect from Pakistan. I graduated from the National College of Arts, majoring in architecture and urban design. Currently, I am working at the Mud Studios, where we focus on eco-friendly, low-cost housing solutions for the rural communities. My motivation for applying to the Masters of Urban Design at the RMIT comes from a strong desire to address the urban challenges in my hometown. Through my academic and professional experience, I have come to realize that modern problems require innovative solutions. And to contribute more effectively towards my country's development, I believe specialized education in urban design from the RMIT will equip me with the skills and knowledge required to drive meaningful and sustainable change in the region. Architecture as a silent ambassador is an academic studio effort. The brief was to design the Pakistan's consulate in Afghanistan, keeping in mind the security constraints. The concept and the inspiration for the project came into birth after observing a trail of ants, the way they function as a complex system, building colonies underground and keeping the queen safe. Upon further research, I got to know that the indigenous Afghans would also prefer living underground because of climatic constraints and as well as to keep themselves safe from airstrikes since the region was in war for decades. So, keeping that as the inspiration, the sensitive programs for the consulate were strategically placed underground. And a new program, Be the Counselor of the Day, was introduced, promoting locals to interact with the officials, building up stronger ties, and coming up with better policies for the locals overseas. Sarpana, which means refuge, is an Afghan refugee camp designed in collaboration with the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. The project is an academic studio effort designed on an area of 200,000 square feet. Following the UNHCR bylaws, the project offers all the basic necessities like housing units, schools, hospitals, and playgrounds. The project is an modular approach, having structures that are transformable and easily deployable in case of an emergency. One transformable unit would offer living for a family of four with all the basic necessities. Located near the border, the refugee camp is a safe boundary for the displaced Afghans to feel at home despite being in a host country. Live, Work, and Play is a mixed-use, mid-rise commercial and residential project. The concept developed after taking a survey interview from the people who would come from the outskirts, rent these properties for opportunities of earning their daily bread. While surveying, one of the ladies speaks, the smell that would come from my neighbor's kitchen back at home, I find that intangible connection missing in an apartment building. Well, this motivated me to go about the project, which ended up designing a building with shops, offices, and apartments with communal spaces like kids' play area, common cooking spaces, and common laundry spaces to promote human interaction and livability, although living in a vertical urban plaza building.